Event. My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Sri Guru Gita. Guru Gita is a teaching between teaching by Sri Adi Guru Shivji to his wife and first disciple Mata Parvati about the glory of Guru Tattva, the principle of Guru, glory of Sadguru, the supreme truth. Let us offer our respects to Guru Parampara. Sada Shiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Prananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram. I offer my respects to Sadguru Shri Ajja, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha. Guru has two forms, Saguna and Nirguna. In Saguna human form, Guru is Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. He creates the desire for enlightenment as Brahma. He takes care of the desire for enlightenment as, protects the desire for enlightenment as Vishnu, and gives liberation by removing ignorance in the form of Shiva. That's why he is Saguna Brahma. He is none other than Parabrahma, supreme reality. We offer our pranams to such Sadguru. Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murtihi. We have to meditate on the form of Guru. The gross form, the physical body, full of radiating love and peace. The subtle body, body of wisdom, compassion, clarity, and happiness. And the true nature, formless nature, Parabrahma. Three forms of Guru has to be meditated. Puja Moolam Gurur Padam. We have to worship the feet of the master. The feet of the master represents Jnana and Bhakti. Worship the feet of the master is taking the path of Jnana and Bhakti, doing our service in Jnana Yajna. Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam. Teaching of Guru is the supreme mantra. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanam Nani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Moksha Moolam Guru Krapa. The doors of liberation, the moksha, open due to the grace of the master. Grace of the master is the teaching to remove our ignorance. Mannatha, Sri Jagannatha, my master is Ishvara, the Lord of the universe. Madguru, Sri Jagadguru, my master is the world teacher, because the Ishvara, Jagadguru, comes in the form of my master. Madatma Sarva Bhutatma. My master teaches me my inner self is one with Paramatma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The sacred symbols associated with the Sri Sadguru. Purna Kumbha. Purna Kumbha represents the fullness, the totality, the full wisdom. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnamevavashishyate. The Trishula, the trident, represents the weapon by which three types of suffering, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika, physical, metaphysical, spiritual suffering is destroyed through Jnana. Adnana Timirandasya, Jnana Anjana Shalakaya, Chakshur Unmilitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The Paduka, the footwear of Guru, protects the feet of the master. The feet of the master is the devotion and wisdom, bhakti and jnana. The bhakti and jnana is protected by the footwear. This is viveka and vairagya, discrimination and dispassion. Where is Guru? Where is Sadguru? Is nowhere to be seen. He has become one with the cosmos. Akhanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tat padam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And who is Guru? The awareness, inner light, Atma Jyoti is Sadguru. That's why we light the lamp. In our puja room, we light the lamp first. In any function, we light the lamp first because we are invoking Sadguru in the form of light. The Guru is the one who shows the God in us. Guru aur Govind khade samne kisko jhukaye shir. So says Kabir Das. Guru and Govinda, who stands in front of us, who should I bow down? Then he says Guru only, because Guru is the one who shows the God in us. Others we have imagination of God. Guru is the light. Antar Jyotihi, Bahir Jyotihi, Pratyak Jyotihi, Parat Para, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivosmiham. The lotus represents the lotus feet of Guru. So Jnana, lotus is symbol of enlightenment, blooming of enlightenment. The feet of the master, Jnana and Bhakti, have bloomed into enlightenment. That's the lotus feet of the master. We'll take up the shloka number 31. Gukarash Chandakara. Gu represents the darkness. Ru represents the destruction. Ru is actually, Ra is the Agni Bija mantra. Ram is the Agni Bija mantra. So fire, the light, is represented by Ru. One which removes the darkness, destroys the ignorance. One who destroys the ignorance is called Guru. So here in this shloka, 2 times darkness is mentioned. The darkness is 2 types in this shloka. Andakaraha, 2 times is mentioned. Why 2 times are mentioned? The andakara or darkness we suffer is 2 levels. Avarana and Vikshepa. Forgetfulness of my nature and getting distracted by the appearance. So these 2 together is called avidya. So Guru destroys the avidya, ignorance, through sword of knowledge. And other andakara is avidya gives rise to kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lobha. 9 types of enemies, 6 types of enemies, shadvarga. So there's also ignorance or rather darkness. We suffer in life because kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lobha. So the Guru destroys the ignorance at 2 levels, destroys the darkness at 2 levels. Through giving Atma Jnana, he destroys avidya. And he destroys kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lobha through karma yoga, bhakti yoga. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga operates and destroys the lower tendencies of the mind. Jnana yoga destroys the ignorance in the mind. So two types of darkness he destroys: the mental darkness and intellectual darkness. Intellectual darkness is called avidya. Mental darkness is called kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lobha, arishad varga. Kama, krodha, mada, matsara, moha, lobha he destroys through karma yoga, bhakti yoga. And avidya he destroys through jnana yoga. That's why two types of andhakara, darkness, is mentioned here. When he brings in the purity of the heart, the clarity of the intellect, and integration of heart, hand, and head integration, so that you become whole, WHOLE, and whole is holy, HOLY, through karma yoga, bhakti yoga, and jnana yoga. That's why two types of andhakara are mentioned here in this sloka. So then, gukarasya gunatito. So gukara also represents three guna. Three gunas are sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna. What is sattva guna represents? The sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna also represented by three characters in Ramayana. Sattva guna is Vibhishana, sattvic, devotional, devoted to God. Rajo guna is represented by Ravana, hyperactive. And tamo guna is laziness, Kumbhakarna, eating and sleeping. So Gu stands for, in Guru Tattva, Gu stands for Trigunatita. One who has gone beyond three gunas is Guru. What is Trigunatita? Trigunatita is Satchidananda Swarupa. There are three gunas of material nature. What are three gunas of material nature? Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna are three gunas of material nature. So he is beyond three gunas as Sadguru, as Saguna Brahma. He is beyond three gunas of material nature, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. Then what is his nature? Sat, Chit, Ananda. Three qualities of consciousness. Three essential nature of consciousness. Sat, Chit, Ananda. From three guna of material nature to Swarupa of Sat, Chit, Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss, which is the nature of Guru in the form of Saguna Brahma. But he is beyond this. He is Parabrahma, which cannot be told in any words or thoughts or feelings or emotions. Supreme reality. That Parabrahma is represented by Gukara, Guru Shabda. Gu represents for Gunatita. What Gunatita? Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Gunatita. Sat, Satchidananda Swarupa. And Trigunatita, beyond all gunas, consciousness and matter. He is a transcendental reality. And the transcendental reality is called Parabrahma. The transcendental reality is called Narayana. And the transcendental reality is called Sadashiva. The transcendental reality is Sadguru. Immanent reality is called Guru. So, Guru we see in two forms. The transcendental reality as Parabrahma and immanent reality as Saguna Brahma. Okay. So now, what is the immanent reality of Saguna Brahma? He is Satchidananda Swarupa, essentially consciousness, existence, and bliss. And he is established in truth, which is Parabrahma, but he is able to communicate the teachings of Vedanta because his mind is purified, Sattva Guna, predominantly Sattva Guna. If Sattva Guna is not there, he cannot communicate. The mind has reached to highest level of Sattva Guna. Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna, which causes avarana and vikshepa, are destroyed through Atma Vichara. So what is the difference between the Ishvara and Sadguru? Ishvara is also Saguna Brahma. Sadguru is also, Guru is also Saguna Brahma. What is the difference? Is there a difference? There is no difference in terms of Parabrahma Swarupa. Both are Parabrahma Swarupa. The innermost reality of Sadguru and Ishvara is Parabrahma. The same Parabrahma is your innermost reality also. Same Sadguru is your innermost reality also. Ishvara is also predominantly, Ishvara is Sattva-guna only. Ishvara is full of Sattva-guna. Ishvara uses Maya Shakti, Avarana and Vikshepa in the form of Rajoguna and Tamoguna to project the world. Ishvara projects the world using Maya Shakti, which is Sattva-guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. But Ishvara is not affected by Avarana and Vikshepa, don't affect Ishvara. Okay? So, the living beings in the world, they are affected by Rajoguna and Tamoguna. They are under the domain of Maya and they develop avidya, ignorance. The same Ishvara, so in that form, as a universal consciousness, as universal mind, which is called Mahat Tattva. The Ishvara projects the universe. Ishvara projects the universe. He is called God. G-O-D, God. G stands for generator, O stands for operator, D stands for destroyer. As generator is called Brahmaji, as operator is called Vishnu, as destroyer is called Shiva. The creation, sustenance and destruction is the activity of Ishvara. As Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. And also he wields the Maya Shakti and he is also Maya. The Maya keeps living beings in samsara. These are 4 roles of Ishvara. The 5th role of Ishvara is called Sadguru. Okay. In Sadguru's role, he also wields Maya Shakti. In Ishvara role, he wields Avidya Maya, the Maya which keeps you in bondage. As Sadguru, he wields Vidya Maya. He uses Jnana to destroy Adnana. Both Jnana and Adnana are in Maya. Okay. So now, when we call Sadguru as Ishvara, oh, Sadguru is there. Anyway, he is the Ishvara only. He will create, destroy, and sustain the universe. That is not the role of a Sadguru. Ishvara has many roles. As Brahmaji creates, Vishnu sustains, and Shiva destroys. As Maya Shakti, he binds. As Sadguru, he liberates. As Sadguru, we are Ishvara as Sadguru, we are praying for power of liberation, mukti. Not the other powers, creation, sustenance, and destruction. They are not the domain of Sadguru. The role of Sadguru is liberation. So that's why we chant in Gayatri Mantra, Om Bhurbhuvasvaraha Tat Saviturenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Gayatri Mantra is stimulation of intellect. How? Bhargaha, the destructive power of the Lord. What is the destructive power? Destruction of ignorance. That's called Sadguru. The Gayatri Mantra at first level, it appears as a prayer to Surya, sun. At the deeper level, it appears as a prayer to Sriman Narayana. At the deepest level, it is prayer to Sriman Narayana as Sadguru. Finally, Gayatri Mantra is prayer for Sadguru. Not your person, not even for Narayana, for Sadguru. In the chain of creation, sustenance, destruction, Maya, and liberation, the liberation is the final, it's the exit point. Creation. That's why Sadguru Tattva is the supreme, the last end point of spiritual journey. So, Gusht mantra is ultimately enlightenment. What is intellect? And Bhargaha means destruction. Bharga is the destruction power. What is the destruction power of sun? What is destruction for Narayana? That's called Sadguru Shakti. Jnana destroys the ignorance in Buddhi. Actually, Gayatri Mantra in reality is prayer for Sadguru. Narayana Sadguru. That's why Narayana Samarambhat, Sadashiva Samarambhat or Narayana Samarambhat. The teaching starts at Narayana, Sadguru. All mantras at the deepest level, the prayer is for Sadguru. At the superficial level, they appear to be for different deities. So this way, Gu stands for Gunatita. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Sat, Chit, Ananda, and beyond that, transcendental reality. So Shiva says the Guru Tattva or Sadguru Tattva is utmost importance. It is the beyond the comprehension of all devatas. All the devatas, it is beyond the comprehension. See, the level of beings are different level, birth. The human beings, devas, gandharvas, kinnaras, asuras, like that, various levels of beings are there. Compared to human beings, rishis are higher level. Compared to rishis, devatas are at higher level. Devata, when you say devata, what is devata? We have to understand. Jiva means individualist consciousness. Deva means universal consciousness. The power of universal consciousness. Jiva is individual. For example, I am able to see. Is seeing my own ability? No. Seeing happens through all living beings. That's why Deva. Deva sees through my eyes, not Jiva. So Jiva thinks I am seeing. Power of consciousness, I individualize. Deva or Devata means it's not individual, it's universal. Chakshu Devata. Devata of eyes sees through all living beings. So this is for us to remove a sense of personality. Life, I think, is personal. Life is universal. I am hungry, all living beings are hungry. I can see, all living beings can see. So our Vedas take us from gradually from life being personalized to life being universal. That's why Devata. Nothing about your life is personal. What is personal about your life? Nothing. You can see, all living beings can see. That's why, because Chakshu Devata, universal consciousness. You can hear, all living beings can hear, because universal consciousness, Chakshu Shrota Devata. Hearing, seeing, all experience of universal consciousness called Devata. Devata meaning is understood. But Parabrahma is beyond Devata. Even for Parabrahma, Devatas can't comprehend Parabrahma. This beyond their mind and intellect. Even though compared to human beings, which is individualist consciousness, Devatas are very powerful, universal consciousness. Parabrahma is beyond them also. That's why Devatas, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnara, Kimpurushas, they sing the glory of Guru all the time. Sadguru all the time. So says Shiva. Once upon a time, Devatas had a victory over Asuras. Devatas were celebrating. The dance was going on. Apsaras were dancing, Devatas were boozing champagne. Okay, Devatas felt, oh, we are great. Okay, so that time, one Yaksha appears in front of them. Yaksha means X factor. We can't understand what is that factor. Light. Devatas can't understand what is that. Why it's told Yakshas? Because even Devatas can't understand what is that. So then Agni goes, finds us, who are you? So Yaksha says, who are you? Agni says, I can burn anything. I have the power of burning. I got a victory for Devatas by burning all asuras. Then Yaksha gives him one blade of grass. Burn this. The Agni is not able to burn. Vayu, the fire of Devata of wind, is not able to blow away that blade of grass. Finally, Indra comes. So I am the king of gods. Then he respectfully offers pranam and says, please tell me who I are. That time Yaksha disappears. And in front of him, Uma stands. Uma is the power of Yaksha. Yaksha is a Parabrahma. Parabrahma cannot be seen, heard, understood at all. That's why Yaksha disappears, it says. Parabrahma is beyond the comprehension of Indra also. The God, the king of God also can't comprehend Parabrahma. That's why the Yaksha disappears and in front of them, Uma appears. Yaksha is Parabrahma. So he disappears means Indra cannot comprehend. To teach about Parabrahma, Uma appears. Guna, Saguna Brahma, Guru. Nirguna Brahma, Parabrahma, you can't understand. That's why teaching has to happen through Saguna Brahma, Uma Maheshwari. Maya Shakti. Now, Uma is the, what we call as Vidya Maya. She appears in the form of Guru. Then she teaches about Parabrahma to Indra. Tells Indra, nothing moves in the universe without the power of Supreme Reality Parabrahma. Even Devatas can't understand the glory of Parabrahma. They have to be taught by their Guru, who is Uma Devi in this case. Saguna Brahma is required to teach about Parabrahma. That's the meaning of the story. Then Devendra, why did the Saguna Brahma, why did the Parabrahma reveal to Devendra? Because he surrendered. Even though he was king of Devatas, he didn't ask. He just said, please reveal yourself. Surrender is required. Then only he reveals in the form of Saguna Brahma, Uma Devi. Saguna and Nirguna form of Guru is brought out in this story. So Devatas can't understand the glory of Parabrahma. Can't comprehend the glory of Sadguru. They sing and praise. Human beings do the Devata bhajans of Devatas. Devatas bhajan do bhajan of Parabrahma. Sadashiva, Parabrahma, Sadguru. That's the meaning of the story. Meaning of the sloka. So here Indra is shown sitting on Airavata. And Sadguru, Parabrahma, is shown in the form of light. So Gandharvas, Devatas sing the glory of Sadguru. So Shiva says, first he told the glory of Sadguru, glory of Guru. One has to worship Sadguru who has to offer total life, which means the possessing whatever you possess. Okay. And finally, you have to offer the I am feeling also. Then you have to surrender to Sadguru. When I am feeling is offered, Sadguru is offering respect to Sadguru in the form of Shishya. If you think that I am offering my respect to Guru, then false, because I am is there. One who offers himself is there. He has to offer everything, including I am feeling. Then actually, you think that you are doing sadhana. It is Sadguru, inner Sadguru, through your body-mind complex is making you do sadhana. You have an illusion of I am doing something. It's Guru alone is the reality. So I'll tell you the story of Shankaracharya, Padmapada and Totakacharya, Giri. So the picture here of Padmapada, one who is walking on a lotus feet. Sri Shankaracharya had a great disciple. His name was Vishnu Sharma. So he gave a name called Sadananda, him after sannyasa. So all other disciples were wondering why Shankaracharya is giving so much of importance to Sadananda. Then one day, Sadananda was on the other bank of Narmada river. Sri Shankaracharya on this bank of this river. Then other disciples were watching. Shankaracharya calls Sadananda, please come quickly. Sadananda just walks on the river and comes to Shankaracharya. Wherever he walked, a lotus flower bloomed. He did not sink. He floated on water. He walked on lotus flower coming in the water, river. That's why it's called Padmapada. Sadananda name First is before sannyasashrama, his name was called Vishnu Sharma. After sannyasashrama, his name became Sadananda. Because lotus bloomed at his feet, he is called Padmapada. So this has a, at the outset, the story appears a miracle. At the deeper level, it is actually Padmapada, means whose feet is blossomed into lotus. His bhakti, devotion, and his jnana has blossomed into enlightenment. That's called Padmapada. And one who is enlightened walks on river, means river represents the ocean of samsara. Nobody can walk in river, they'll sink the world, samsara. But only if your feet has bloomed into lotus, jnana and bhakti has bloomed into enlightenment, you can cross over samsara. That's the story of Padmapada. Devotion of Padmapada to Guru. Then there is another story of a person, another Shishya of Shankaracharya called Giri. Shankaracharya's many students were very brilliant, but Giri was not brilliant. Other students are already scholars. Giri was not well educated. And many students are feeling that this Giri is a lot of extra luggage. He is not able to understand anything. His concept still is there. Then one thing he was there. He had a full devotion to Guru. He was dedicated to service of the Guru. Washing the clothes, taking care of bathing, feeding the food. His service is offering service to the Guru. He was not a scholar. One day he had gone to wash the clothes of the Guru to the river bank. Sri Shankaracharya was teaching Brahmasutra. He waited to Giri to come. Other Shishyas are getting impatient. That guy is luggage, unnecessary luggage. He doesn't understand anything. Okay? Why are you waiting? Sri Shankaracharya blesses him. When he walks in, he walks with the brilliant teaching of Vedanta Sara in the form of Totakashtakam. The Totaka, he then is called, after that Giri became Totakacharya. Blessing of the Guru. But two things happened. Maturity of sadhana in the form of service to the Guru. He had bloomed by maturing in the form of sadhana, service. And blessing of the Guru bloomed him from an ordinary person to extraordinary, wise, enlightened person called Totakacharya. You have offer everything to Guru. There is problem is here, everything means a problem. Money, building, land, possession. Okay. What are the Guru wants all this or what? What you do? I mean, if he's building ashram or much, some money is required. Otherwise, what is that you have to offer to Guru? So you have to offer everything to Guru, means mamakara. What you call as my, mera. Everything has to become tera. It's not that you have to give to Guru. Oh, Guru, please take me my office, take my land, take my building, take my business. No. I mean, there are many Gurus who do that also. That's a different thing. Huh? Wife and children also. Take care of that. Right? It's a very big headache. My spouse, please take care. So it is not all headaches are transferred to Guru. No. It is not the possession. It is the idea of possession. We have an illusion that these belong to me. That's called mamakara. So nothing belongs to me is called mamaka, giving up. What belongs to you? Nothing. That's why we do naivedya. We offer something to God. No. See, I only made laddus, yeah. Sweet laddus with the ghee. Okay, I'm offering to God. Huh? You made laddus. How? You made the wheat, you made the powder. What did he make? Actually, it's God who through my body prepared laddu, which is prepared by universe. The entire material for the laddu comes from the universe. Okay? It's the universe, cosmic consciousness who operates through me to make that laddu. Can you make a cup of coffee? They can't. To make a coffee seeds have to come from the universe. Milk has to come from the universe. Sugar has to come from the universe. To make the coffee, I have to stir the coffee. My hand has to move, blood has to flow, my heart has to beat, my brain has to function. Who is doing that? The universal consciousness, Ishvara. So that's why Naivedyam means Nihivedyam. Oh Lord, I am offering this. It does not belong to me. It belongs to you. And then I take as prasadam. I have an illusion that something belongs to me. That illusion has to be given. That is the meaning of giving everything what belongs to you. Mamakara. Then finally, ahankara has to be given up. So even if you give, it doesn't belong to me, the me remains. Right? Ahankara, after ahankara goes also, mamakara goes, ahankara remains. I, me, mine. Right? I, me, mine. Out of the I, me, mine you can give easily. Oh, job. Money, okay, it doesn't belong to me, it comes and goes. But me remains. Body, mind, and intellect. That should be open. How? Understand that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidananda atma, shiva nanu nani, shivoham, shivoham, shivoham. Pancha anatmas, 5 anatmas are there. My body, my mind, my family, my relationships, my position, my profession. So mamakara means profession, possession, and relations giving up. Ahankara means body and mind. This cannot be physically given up with the clarity, understanding physically. Then out of I, me, mine and me you give up. Then what remains? I. That's called Sadguru. That is a real surrender. So the shloka says, you have to offer everything to Sadguru. Then we start saying, okay, some donation, some land, tanu mana dhana. So what will you do with that? It is like this. If in your bank, if 1 lakh rupees is there, you're happy to spend some amount of money. Some money you get, 5 lakh you get, so you'll be happy. Somebody has 1,000 crore in the bank balance. What will we do with if you give 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs? Sadguru is Sachidananda Swarupa. He is of nature of ocean of bliss. What can you give him? So when you have to offer it to him, means you have to understand these don't belong to you. Panchanatma, mamakara, ahankara. Clear? See, if you don't understand this meaning of the shlokas, everything can be misunderstood. Okay. Next shloka. So he'll make very specific. Earlier shloka, you have to offer everything to your side. Now he's a little bit very specific. You have to give a seat, pot, clothes, vehicles, and ornaments are some of the things which should be offered to Guru. Now, earlier you said mamakara should be given. Now we are very specific. A list is coming up now. Why the list is coming up, you have to understand. Okay. So this is coming. If you are able to offer everything to Sadguru, it's over. But if you are not able to offer, because ahankara, mamakara is holding you. Right? You're not people can't just get rid of that. So then you have to do some dana, charity. At least part by part you can give up. So some dana you have to do. If you're able to give up everything, done. Ahankara, mamakara, you're able to give. That's the last sloka is told. Means nothing belongs to me. But something belongs to me. I'm still holding on. What you are holding on, give a part of that so that gradually you will become. Earlier is complete Jnana. Last sloka. Now this sloka is about Dana. If you are not able to do Dana. So charity you do. Little bit. Or service you do. This is the service. So now Guru will be pleased with this. Oh, Guru, please get pleased. If I get a golden chain necklace, Guru will be pleased. No. Didn't understand the meaning of Guru be getting pleased. That meaning you can understand through Bhagavad Gita sloka. Phalam patram pushpam toyam yad bhaktya ma prayachasi. Bhagavad Gita 9.26. Sri Krishna says, I'll be very happy when a devotee gives me one phalam, one fruit, patram, one leaf, pushpam, one flower, and water, udakam, toyam. So Krishna is pleased. How come? Krishna is Ananda Sagara. He is full of bliss. How he is pleased? Right? These small chota things, how can it please Krishna? Krishna is pleased not because what you get, because of your mind, the devotion in you is offering. He is pleased with your devotion, not with what you offer. He is looking for devotion. What you offer for Ananda Sagara, Ishvara, Lord of the universe, what you can offer? Kuchela offered him a little bit pova, the fried rice, right? That's sufficient. It's not what he offered, his mind, his heart, Krishna says. Lord says. Guru is pleased not because what you offer, Guru is pleased because of your heart. You are so much holding on to ahankara and mamakara, something you are losing through this process. That's why he is pleased. Very clear? That already is done. For the highest level seeker, already the teaching is done. Give everything. If you are able to give ahankara, mamakara, it's done. That's why I told the story, previous story, Padmapada and Giri, who are given up everything. Now, for next level seeker, who can't give everything, something they are holding on. Now a list is given. Give a little bit of this. Okay, why this list, Peter? Okay. Sorry. Okay, give some seats for Guru to sit, give some cot to Guru to sleep, give some clothes, give some vehicles, give some ornament, because you are holding on to them. So try to loosen your hold. For highest level seeker, already given, told. Next level seeker. Karmana, manasa, vacha, nityam aradayet gurum. So karmana, vacha, manasa, vacha, nityam aradayet gurum. Every day you have to worship. Karmana, action. Manasa, mentally. Vacha, verbally. Nityam aradayet. Nityam means not every day. All the time. Dirghadandam namaskurya. Nirnirlajjo. Gurum sannidau. Okay. Kaya, vacha, manasa. Physically, mentally, verbally. You have to offer everything to Guru. Understand, it is a Guru which is functioning through all this. My words, my thoughts, my actions. I cannot offer anything to Guru because it's a Guru who is operating through me. Okay, it's like electricity is flowing through the fan and fan starts blowing air. Electricity is God for the fan. So fan will say, I am offering air to you. How can fan offer air to the electricity? For fan, electricity is the God. Fan cannot offer air to the electricity. Fan has to understand, it's because of electricity, air is blowing. That's all it's offering. My thoughts, feelings, emotions, my actions are because of the Guru. Because of the power of Sadguru operating through me. That's the offering of Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. And of course, engage you Kaya, Vacha, Manasa through Jnana Yadna of the Guru. That's the Guru Pada Seva. Service of the Guru is engage in Jnana Yadna. So that take the teaching to others. That is the work. Dirghadandam Namaskara. Okay, I am doing everything. I have done Namaskara to Guru mentally. I don't have to do anything. I have done everything mentally. So tomorrow you start eating food mentally. Tomorrow you start drinking coffee mentally. People have very different standards, right? So they don't do namaskara to Guru in front of others. They feel ashamed. Lajja. Okay. Why they feel lajja? See, I am a businessman. I am CEO. How can I do namaskara to an ordinary man? Right? So your head cannot bow. But the same CEO, if he goes to the president or prime minister, he'll do the namaskar because there's a power, position of power. Okay. So Guru is position of wisdom. A Guru may look very ordinary, but because of your ego, you're not able to bow down. That's why it says, nirlajjo, in front of others. You should drop your lajja, shame. And dirgha dandam, that means prostrate, we call it sashtanga pranam, full pranam. So pranam also you'll do in various styles. Namaskara. And flat. Falling flat means I complete you to surrender. That is dirgha danda. So that's why, and how you have to do dirgha danda. That's why how Gopikas treated Krishna, and we heard of Rasa Leela. So Gopikas, on night of full moon night, Gopikas were praying for Krishna and Krishna appeared to him. And Gopikas were dancing with Krishna. Each Gopika was thinking Krishna is with me only. Okay, Krishna is with me only. Every single Gopika felt Krishna is with them only. You have to live in such a way that Guru is there only with you. With you only. It may be with anybody also, but for everybody, one copy is there. Xerox copy. We start feeling jealousy. Oh, I am sitting with Guru. Guru is talking to that person. Jealousy. Right? We start, a human nature we bring in, right? So if Guruji is talking to somebody else, the other person will feel jealous. This person is talking to him. And Guruji, some people are sitting in front of Guru. How can I do namaskara? Lajja. So you should think that Guru is there exclusively for each jiva. Because your Atma or Sakshi is there with you all the time. That's why Gopikas felt Krishna is with them, because Krishna is their inner self, Atma. Each person has Atma as Guru all the time. But external Guru, you have to offer your respects to Dandavat Pranam. That's because ego comes up when you behave in the outer world. That you should learn how to drop. Your body, wealth, and life should be offered to your Guru, just like Janaka Raja. So we have heard the story of Janaka Raja and Ashtavakra. Okay. So Janaka Raja and Ashtavakra, the story of Janaka Raja is told by Shiva to Parvati as an example, Videha Janaka. Okay. As an example of total offering. So Janaka Raja meets Ashtavakra, his guru. So he offers him, first he says, I offer my kingdom. See, Ashtavakra wants to test Janaka Raja. How much he is interested in Atmadana? Ashtavakra says, what can you give me? Because after you get Brahmadana, you'll say, I am Brahman, you are Brahman, so we don't have any transaction. We'll go. Now it's up, you give me first. Before I give Brahmadana. The idea is Ashtavakra is testing Janaka Raja. How much he is able to drop Ahankara and Mamakara. Okay. Janaka Raja says, I'll give my kingdom. Ashtavakra says, laughs. Your kingdom belongs to your people. Kingdom doesn't belong to you. How can you give? Then Janaka Raja realizes, Mamakara is false. My kingdom is false. The kingdom belongs to people. So he'll say, my body I'll give. So Ashtavakra says, your body is dedicated to service of the people. It doesn't belong to you. Paropakarartham shariram. All of us have been given body for doing service. It's not for selfish reason. Your body is given for service of people. A king has to serve people. How can you give your body? All of our bodies have been given. Paropakarartham. Body has been given for service, not selfish reason. Body belongs to nature. It's given to you. Then mamakara goes. First ahankara goes. My kingdom. Body doesn't belong to you. Mamakara goes. Then Janaka says, body is mine is mamakara. Ahankara. Ahankara, first mamakara goes. My kingdom. Then ahankara goes. My body. Then Janaka says, I can only give my ignorance. Okay. My illusion that this belongs to me, ahankara and mamakara. Then Ashtavakra laughs. How can you give ignorance? That also you can't give. I will take it away. Guru takes it away. If you have to give, there should be giver. How can you give ahankara? If you give ahankara, the ahankara remains. The giver is there. I'll snatch your ahankara to jnana. The Guru takes the ahankara to jnana. Ahankara cannot be given. I surrender is also false. I am surrendering to Guru, that I am remaining, one who surrenders. So Janaka Raja is given as ideal example of surrender. Mamakara is surrender in terms of kingdom. Ahankara is surrendered in terms of body. And ignorance is surrendered, but he realized that he can't surrender ignorance. Ignorance has to be taken away by Guru through Jnana. So this is, then he becomes Videha Janaka, means he becomes Jivan Mukta. While living in the body, he understands I am not the body. Shiva gives the example of Janaka Raja. Guru eva jagat sarvam brahma vishnu shivatmakam guru paramatmam nasti tasmat sampujayet gurum. The Guru is nothing but the entire universe, cosmos is Guru. Guru has Saguna form and Nirguna form. Saguna form, a human form, and Sachidananda form, which is Ishvara, as Ishvara is all pervading universe, immanent form. And Nirguna formless Parabrahma is Guru. Brahma Vishnu Maheshwaram, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara also is nothing but Parabrahma appearing as these three. Ishvara appearing as Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. Ishvara appears as Sadguru. So Sadguru is all pervading universe, not just a one form. Nothing is more important than surrendering Guru, and Guru should be worshipped well. Now, I am worshipping Guru, then it's gone. Who are you to worship Guru? Guru only has to worship Guru through you. Nothing is done by me. How can anything I can do? I can't lift my hand. The blood has to flow. I can't operate my hand. Heart has to beat. I can't think. Thinking has to happen through me. Surrender has to happen. Guru only worships Guru in the form of Guru. Yasya anugrahat matrena pradyupadyate tatkshanat. Shiva is the Sadguru, Sadguru is the Shiva, whose grace dispels the light of dispels the darkness. The light of wisdom dawns, and bliss is realized. Bliss is realized its own nature. So here, the blessing of the Guru is told in terms of Drak, Vak, Sparsha, Mauna, Mantra, and Jnana. This is called Diksha. The Guru's grace flows in many ways. Can anyway. Ramakrishna Paramahansa touched Swami Vivekananda. He had a realization of oneness. Sparsha Diksha. Okay, then tomorrow somebody comes and says, please touch me. I want to get realization like Vivekananda. First of all, I am not Ramakrishna Paramahansa and you are not Vivekananda. More maturity is there. Depending on the level of evolution of Guru and Shishya, can be Sparsha Diksha or Grashya Diksha. Guru looks at somebody and then the person can get established in bliss. So Buddha just looked at a flower and one of the disciples got enlightenment because silence. Mauna Diksha, Dakshinamurti speaks in silence. Many sages, Saptashis got Jnana. Mantra Diksha, mantra is given. Guru tells a mantra. Mantra is nothing but Jnana, Atma Jnana. Or Jnana Diksha, the teaching. Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa. Like that, any form, Guru's grace flows. And it dispels the ignorance which is the Anadikala. Many lifetimes the ignorance is there. That is dispelled by the grace of the master. Basmakita Vidanam. So Shiva now tells to bring a little bit of Vairagya. What is your body here? It's nothing but blood, bone, and some urine, right? All those things are in your body. Okay, now you think you are beautiful, handsome. How long it will take? From birth to death, it's slowly changing, deteriorating. And once your body dies, it will become food for insects. It will be burnt, excrete. So, do not neglect the body. The body is temple of God. So that's where you have to realize God. As long as body is available in a good shape, try to use it and realize God in your life. Realize, offer it to Sadguru. Before the body is thrown away, make use of it. So then we have seen samsara, right? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadre shayanam. Birth and death cycle goes on and on and on. Repeated birth and death cycle. Shloka number 42 to 45 is about the repeated cycle of birth, that samsara. Samsara obeisance to Sadguru, surrender to Sadguru. He uplifts us from sinking into the world, samsara. And he saves us from the fire of hell. Tree of samsara, he cuts. Shloka number 42. Shloka number 43. Again he repeats, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. He repeats twice. Just to give the importance. Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwara, Guru is Parabrahma. So then he brings the other shloka, which is popular shloka. Akanda mandala akaram vyaptam yena characharam tatpadam darshitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. So tatpadam, okay, tatpadam means tattvam asi. The teaching of tattvam asi, you are that, has to be clearly driven into you to destroy the ignorance. One who teaches that is Sadguru. First, see, we think that realization means something magical. Realization is a clarity happening in the presence of Sadguru. So people think realization is meditation will give realization. Meditation cannot give realization. Meditation is only supportive of Jnana. So Vedanta teaching is Shravana Matra and Jnana. Listen to get the clarity. And that clarity you realize you are Brahman. So Tattvamasi teaching, who gives? He only can be Sadguru. Nobody else. There are many gurus. I told you, Guru, Acharya, the difference I have told you. Finally, one who gives the Tattvamasi teaching in a very clear way, which you can understand and realize that I am Brahman, such a person ka Tattvamasi Sadguru. And then you realize Akhanda Mandalakaram, Guru is nothing but all pervading reality. It's not just an individual body. And Guru is myself. Mannata, Jagannatha, Madguru, Sadguru, Mama, Madatma, Sarvabhutatma. These three have to happen. The Guru Ishvara has to come in the form of Guru. And Guru has to teach you Tattvamasi, Ishvara and Guru are same. Then you address Atma, myself is the inner self of all. Ishvaro, Guru, Atma. All these three things are done in this sloka. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. They, sloka number 45, obeisance to Sadguru, who is omniscient and who has entered into this body as being. What I call as I is not I, it is Sadguru. The real inner self is Sadguru. You call every day called I am coming, I am going, I am coming. So we are referring to I am as a body, mind, and intellect. What is this real I am? I is pointing to consciousness, I am is pointing to existence. Real consciousness existence is Sadguru, Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Narayana is the real I, which is my innermost self. That we confuse with the body and mind and intellect. And who has that Sadguru, who is Parabrahma himself, has come in the form of physical form, Sadguru, Sagana Brahma. And he has given teaching of Tvam, real meaning of Tvam. Who are you? The question is, who are you? Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Question is asked, right? I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not even Shivoham. The Shiva is Parabrahma, Sadashiva, supreme reality. We spend 10 minutes in meditation. Question answer also. So, Light of Self Foundation has website and YouTube channel. Our children program is called iLead. You can subscribe to them or you can send it to your friends and relatives who may be interested. Any questions for people on Zoom or anybody here?
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು.
Yes, Ram, 1 minute, Ramprakash. Yes, Ramprakash, can you?
ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಕಾಯ ವಾಚ ಮನಸ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಗುರು ಅಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಕಾಯ ವಾಚ ಮನಸ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಗುರು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಜನಕ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಅಷ್ಟವಕ್ರ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕೋರಿಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗುರುಜಿ ಅದನ್ನ? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೋರಿಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದೆ ಇವಾಗ? ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಯು ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಜನಕ even he cannot surrender his ignorance also.
Ignorance also. How if you surrender ignorance, the one who surrenders ignorance remains.
ಅಲ್ಲ, then ಕಾಯ ವಾಚ ಮನಸ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಯ ವಾಚ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಯ physically my body is at the service of the Guru, not physical Guru, not ಜ್ಞಾನ ಯಜ್ಞ. Okay. Manasa mentally participate. Ego is surrender by listening, Shravana. Shravana destroys the ego, not by surrendering. You cannot surrender because the one who surrenders remains.
ಜನಕ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವನ್ ದಟ್ ಗುರು ಹೌ ಹಿ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸೈಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತೋಟಕಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. It was very good.
Yes, anybody else any questions? Anantan, Vaniji, Katyayini.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದ್ಧೂರಿ.
Okay.
Wonderful examples.
Okay. So let us sit silently for a few minutes and then we'll close for the day. सतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Vasuki, can you start chanting? Vasuki, there's too much of enlightenment behind you.
अस्य श्री गुरुगीता स्तोत्र मंत्रस्य भगवान् सदाशिव ऋषिः नानाविधानि छन्दांसि श्री गुरुप्रसादात् श्री गुरुपरमात्मा देवता हम बीजं सह शक्तिः क्रोम कीलकं श्री गुरुप्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थे मम चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः। गुह्याद् गुह्यतरा सारा गुरुगीता विशेषतः तव प्रसादात् श्रोतव्या तं सर्वं ब्रूहि सूतनः। गुकारश्चान्धकारस्तु ऋकारस्सन्निरोधकः अन्धकारविनाशित्वात् गुरुरित्याभिधीयते। गुकारस्याद् गुणातीतो रूपातीतो ऋकारकः गुणरूपविहीनत्वात् गुरुरित्याभिधीयते। गुकारः प्रथमो वर्णो मायादिगुणभासकः ऋकारोऽस्ति परं ब्रह्म मायाभ्रान्तिविमोचकः। एवं गुरुपदं श्रेष्ठं देवानामपि दुर्लभं हा हा हू हू गुणैश्चैव गन्धर्वैरपि पूजितं ध्रुवं तेषां च सर्वेषां नास्ति तत्त्वं गुरोः पदं गुरोराराधनं कार्यं स्वजीवत्वं निवेदने। आसनं शयनं वस्त्रं वाहनं भूषणादिकं साधकेन प्रधानत्यां गुरोः सन्तोषकारणं कर्मणा मनसा वाचा नित्यमाराधयेत् गुरुं दीर्घदण्डं नमस्कुर्यान् नित्तर्जो गुरुसन्निधौ। शरीरमर्थं प्राणंश्च सद्गुरुभ्यो निवेदयेत् आत्मानामपि दास्याय वैदेहो जानको यथा गुरुरेव जगत् सर्वं ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मकं गुरोः परतरं नास्ति तस्मात् सम्पूज्येत् गुरुम्। यस्यानुग्रहमात्रेण हृद्युत्पद्येत तत्क्षणं ज्ञानं च परमानन्दः सद्गुरु श्री शिव एव सः। भस्मकीटविडन्त्वं हि देहं स्थूलं वरानने त्वन्मूत्ररुधिरान्त्रास्ति मलमांसादिभाजनं संसारवृक्षमारूढः पतन्तो नरकार्णवे सर्वे येनोद्धृता लोकास्तैस्वै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। देहे जीवत्वमापन्नं चैतन्यं निष्कलं परं त्वं पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वं पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वं पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्री गुरुपादार्पणमस्तु।
Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Okay, so there's a request for a few more minutes of meditation. So we'll start our Kannada at 11:45. Gayathri, stop this thing, live streaming.